School Service Commission, I think, mentioned this matter.
This matter
Dr. Patro mentioned this matter.
This matter relating to an upper primary selection process, which is state.
I'm being led by the learned advocate general.
Now, these are all to be paper books and everything is filed.
No, not yet, my lord.
Because for the first time we are taking up this.
But
matter.
my lord, we have filed the applications.
These are all at the application stage.
Yes, we have filed the applications. My lord, lordships can decide this matters also on the basis of the, my lord,
all the papers are there, my lord.
all papers are
No,
there.
we just want to know that any previous orders passed in these proceedings.
Yes.
Yes. There are several orders.
Several orders have been passed. First order of your lordships division bench on 20th July 2021.
এই অর্ডারগুলোকে আলাদা ফাইল করো তো, অর্ডারটা দাও আর অর্ডারটা পাঠো।
First order of your lordships bench on 20th July
You are
2021.
appearing for whom, Mr.
No, I am appearing for the successful persons who have been selected from since 2016. Then the selection was set aside later on. Then again, my lord, the selection succeeded. Ultimately, my lord, on 20th July.
This is with regard to
My lord,
Upper primary.
Upper primary. My lord,
Upper
kindly have I've just prepared a short list of dates, my lord. Kindly have a look at that. My lord, become clear. My lord, there's urgency here. My lord, kindly, my lord, see.
no, Mr. Advocate, what we propose is, because we kept it to be mentioned just to understand when.
My lord, kindly have a look at the dates, my lord. Your lordship will see, my lord, what is happening.
Just give us one moment. Just give
My
us.
lord, I have that order, my lord. I'll show that in the list of dates.
Just give us a moment. Just give us.
More effective order 20 July 2021.
Shoot, আছে দাও না।
Lord, I have given it in my application itself.
Just.
It is most important.
Yes,
You're right.
that's important.
Oh, we took up this matter at some point of time.
Yes.
Yes.
In November 2021.
My lord,
Yes, we have passed an order on 10th November 2021.
yes, my lord.
Yes.
Now, my lord, if you
First order is 20th July 2021.
yes, that's the most
Lord,
important
that's the
order.
important order. 20th July
My lord,
2021.
page 2 of the list of dates, kindly have a look. My lord, 20th July, my lord, 2021. My lord, is the most important order, my lord. My lord, because recruitment, my lord, has to happen. My lord, these were the guidelines, my lord, given by the division bench. My lord, with regard to, my lord, completion, my lord, of the recruitment process. Now, my lord, our case is, my lord, that this has been complied with.
Just have a look at 20th July order.
Your lordships order internal page 10 of 20th July kindly.
এই order গুলোকে arrange করা নেই কেন পরপর?
Brother, can I hand up kindly sit.
আরে order গুলোকে তোমরা arrange করো না কেন date wise?
Brother, may I hand up?
না কোথায় পরপর আছে? পরপর যদি হয় তাহলে হবে না?
Brother, this is the order really
order গুলো
important.
কেন চেঞ্জ করো না?
Page number 10. Order.
These are upper primary assistant teachers.
Yes.
No, this after this affidavit, the order was.
Where has he stated this?
It's stated.
So you allege discrimination.
Yes, and
Proper weightage was not given. That is your case.
several points.
No, just for our understanding.
Meritorious candidate, they are made listed that are
Proper weightage was, if the proper weightage was given to you, then you could have been successful. Very good.
that one. After completion of interview, the School Service Commission reassess the OMR sheet, which is not permissible at all. School Service Commission affidavit is very much important in this matter.
These are all test pass candidate 2012 and 15.
B.Ed.
Yes, yes. 2008.
State pass and train can.
Trained B.Ed.
Sometime very close to be. So I want to take care of that uploading tentative form subject to.
Now, only for just a query, how many vacancies are there?
14,000.
Nearly 15,000.
Almost 15,000.
14,000.
14,000?
52. Nearly 15.
How much you constitute, Mr. Ahmed, so far as you are
My
concerned?
lord, may I suggest one thing? My lord, the locus will become clear. My lord, kindly, my lord, permit, my lord, the panel and wait list, my lord, to be published. My lord, we are not going to give any appointments. Your lordships examine it. They will know. In fact, they might be surprised to find many of them are in the panel.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Yes.
the. Let the panel be published.
Yes. Let the panel be
You know
published.
that
My
you
lord,
are
there's no
successful.
appointment.
No.
Just a minute. Let the panel be published along with the waitlisted candidate. We are not giving any appointment to anyone right now. So after the pictures emerge, then whoever is there in the panel, maybe on the basis of this interview, those who have not are not being accommodated, will hear their case.
Yes, is that, my lord. Until and unless merit list is not rectified, my lord, it is a futile exercise.
No.
Application of why I say so, my lord.
Question is this: you are also being called for interview.
We are not called for, my lord. Even some of them are called for. But
Let us see the panel first.
I appreciate one thing, my lord. This is a
Our
selection
petition to
process.
file.
Correct, no problem.
Selection
Petition
process
to file.
demands from two dates. Well, one is date
Okay.
2011 and one is date
First, let us
2015.
find out. We are not finally
My lord,
decided.
there's already a restraint order on appointment. My lord, there'll be no appointment.
Service
No.
commission, how the rules, my lord? I just
No, we'll hear it out. You see, we just want to know because those how many vacancies are there, Mr. Advocate General?
14,052.
How much you represent? How many of you? How many you represent in this?
I'm more. We are more than 1,000, my lord. More than 1,000.
So 1,000 at the
More than 1,000. It might be more than that because I.
no, whatever you are. So how many of you have been accommodated? Let us first find out.
My lord.
Let us first find out.
Before that, my lord, I just may.
I tell you the balance of convenience.
Yes,
And
I follow.
ultimately, suppose these candidates were not found to be eligible for some reason. Suppose if we hold in your favor, they have to take care of you. If we hold against you, no question of taking care. But those persons who have already been maybe from your list, they have they have been now empaneled. Let us see, we do not know. They may have been, may not. So we are not giving any appointment. Let the panel be published on the basis of, because otherwise it will be a futile exercise. This order was passed
In the
by the
20
coordinate date
July
is
2021.
So this was after this order was allowed to be implemented. At this stage, it would not be fair for us hearing this to say that then we'll go back to the initial stage.
My lord, one thing, may I appraise this court, my lord? After
There you are
2021,
merits,
many
we are
things
not
happens, my lord.
deciding anything. But the suggestion of the Advocate General,
I follow, my lord. But the case is that, my lord, kindly appreciate one thing, my lord.
yes,
This is a selection process, my lord.
correct.
This selection process emerged from TET 2011 and TET 2015, my lord. So there is no relation between TET and selection process. This is completely different. Whosoever attain the minimum eligibility criteria, that is TET qualified, thereafter he or she can participate in the selection process. What they done, my lord, after this order, my lord, 2021 order, my lord, School Service Commission by their affidavit says, even after interview, they reassess the OMR sheet. I put this question to myself, whether that reassessment is permissible under statute or not, my lord.
That is on merits. Publication of the panel does not mean
By this exercise, my lord, kindly just appreciate on factual aspect. By this exercise, my lord, almost 1,000 candidates, they are just washed out, my lord, from the selection process. My lord,
you are anticipating that, Mr. Advocate General, that your client may be surprised to find some in the panel. Let some work be done, because otherwise, you see, this order is not on the channel. This order was passed by a coordinate bench on 28th July 2021. And thereafter also, in the division bench in which I was a party at that relevant point of time, we have directed certain exercises to be carried out by the School Service Commission, and the said process is on. So whatever is done, let us know. Your right will not be prejudiced by the publication of the panel.
Then, my lord, kindly give that particular order, my lord. The effect must not be given, my lord.
Yes, my lord, no.
Mr. Advocate General is saying so. So let one hurdle be over.
And before that, my lord, my lord, sorry.
My lord, I have some submissions.
My lord, before that, my lord,
My lord, all the times before this court, kindly excuse me, for all this time before this court, whether it's a single bench or the division bench, only the unsuccessful candidates have been heard.
No.
My lord, kindly,
If they are made unsuccessful,
my lord, we have to go by the principles of law.
there cannot
No, my lord,
see, Mr. Bandyopadhyay, all is not well. All is not well, all is not overboard. So let us not enter into that arena.
no, this is not.
So that is not the proper.
If a perception, kindly excuse me, my lord. Kindly excuse, since your lordships have said so, my lord, any perception of any incorrect things, if it is not established here,
because perception of the court and the perception of the council may not.
no, may not be. I am not saying, but I am saying, my lord,
But for the time,
I am submitting, my lord, your lordships.
we'll hear it. Don't worry about it.
my lord, before that, my lord, we have to. How many vacancies is there? There is
You
a
have to
specific
look at the
rule.
panel for yourself, Mr. Ahmed. Then you come back. Take down. We'll hear out the matter. We are not passing giving any order for appointments. We are only directing.
Before that, my lord.
Your lordship may direct.
See, publication of the panel does not mean that appointments are being given.
Subject to correction. The panel will, if I am succeeding the interview, then the panel position to be changed. I can participate in the counseling.
That is why you are not following. We just want to know what steps have been taken. The completion, this order has to be taken to a logical end. So logically, after the implementation of this order, what is the present scenario? We are just trying to find out that. I don't understand why you are so obstructive about it. We want to know this for the benefit of the court. Court wants to know what steps have been taken pursuant to
My lord,
this order.
may I
And there are
authorize?
several orders passed. You have not raised any objection at that point of time.
My lord, may I be permitted to say one thing, my lord? Even if the panel is passing, we would reserve right to challenge. Even if the
Panel is
we would reserve the right to challenge it.
See,
if we find
panelists-
any error.
we will decide the matter. In the panel, suppose persons whom you are
Left out.
representing, they may be in the panel.
Yes.
Then those persons' grievance goes.
My lord, apart from that,
If-
apart
if
from
And then we have to find out. See,
they would reserve the right.
see, we are not depriving anyone of any right. If they deserve it, they should be given.
My
We
lord,
are not standing in the way. But at the same time, those who are successful, they also deserve to be appointed. And in the process, what happened, I tell you, because we have just now decided on the case of the para teachers so far as the primary is concerned. There are a lot of course, these are all the teachers who are already para teachers, the existing teachers. But these persons who are there are a number of vacancies to be filled up. At the end of the day, who suffer? The students suffer.
elementary education suffer.
Education suffer.
We
So
part of-
I hope that none of you would want the education of the state suffers.
My
So
lord,
those who are successful, they should not be made to
my lord,
suffer.
we are not for suffering. We are that for.
And
for the
we'll try to
sanctity
find
of the
out. We'll also try
selection
to find
process.
out because vacancies are increasing day by day.
Yes.
So if 15,000 was the vacancy at that point of time, let us assume in 2020 or 2021,
Yes,
when it's
yes.
there. By this time, Mr. Advocate, I'm sure that the vacancy has increased.
My lord, I don't have the latest
No,
exact
so
figure, but
you will. It is not that you will. If you are successful,
We are exactly in this point, my lord.
if we are successful, you will certainly be accommodated.
We are exactly in
We
this
assure
point.
you on that. We assure you on that.
My lord, may I submit one line? Not more than that, my lord. We are completely with this quote, my lord. There is a specific provision in the statute itself. Before 15 days of interview.
We are completely with us. Then allow us to pass.
No, my lord,
Allow us to pass the right order.
my lord, one thing. My lord, there is an update vacancy. That's why in the statute itself, there is a provision before in 15 days of an interview.
Let us first see that our order, how it is taken care of. Why,
Lord,
Mr.
publish the
Advocate?
panel, let them publish the
Let us
vacancy.
see, Mr. Advocate.
Not only your lordship's order on 20th July, thereafter 2 orders have been passed. All the orders have been taken care of. I wish to submit to your lordship's will. Kindly, the lordships do not take any argument, just saying, kindly see.
Let them
No,
publish the
the
vacancy.
problem is we will not try to speak. This unsuccessful candidate will speak.
Mr.
I am not getting
Mr. Bandyopadhyay, today we are not. We'll hear all of you.
That's right, my lord.
For the time being,
And kindly that
let us.
your lordship picks up the problem. Just I tell you,
How long will
No,
it take
it doesn't-
Advocate General to publish the list?
As well as the vacancy position. my lord.
within a week, my lord, within a week, my lord will publish.
one problem is facing just 1 minute. Just 1 minute. And this kindly and this kindly, this side and that side. This is the real problem is creating. I
assure you.
I just give a subject to your losses acceptance. I have given one suggestion.
Please.
I am facing now. This not only this matter. I tell you, lords, I am opening my mind. Whether I lose or I gain, that's a different matter.
When the mind is without fear.
The problem is this now in these matters. In these matters, for few years in High Court, I am not taking any particular bench or particular things. Kindly appreciate this. Whenever in any selection is made, 1 unsuccessful candidate will come. Thereafter, 5 unsuccessful candidates will come. Anyway, stay everything. It's all right. Court. But anywhere, nowhere. I am not saying that my perception has to be accepted, but I am saying my perception has to be communicated.
Yes, absolutely. You have right.
That's right. And this is not that this entire all exercise is now everything. Here 15 minutes, then evening 5 hours, 4 to 5 hours per channel show. That's not the point, Millard. Point is that whether the successful candidates, not right of everyone is there, not the right of the unsuccessful candidate.
Everyone, correct.
Everyone. Lordships will, of course, lordships will examine whether it is for my submission is this. No, whoever argue, let him argue. I don't mind. I may be called at the last, at the end.
No, which is the appellant?
No,
Let them
argue. I have made an application and I have been added as a party now. But kindly, kindly ensure this court, this Calcutta High Court is not meant for only for the counsels of the unsuccessful candidates. Yes, it is happening.
very well.
It's happening.
Take down.
We beg to
It's happening.
successful candidate.
You have heard the, you have heard the,
Kindly one teaser, they publish one vacancy list also.
will you please allow us to pass an order?
Josh, I-
Will you please allow us to pass an order?
Kindly hear me for a minute, if my not permits.
If you find that after we dictate the order, your grievance is not being taken care of, you make yourself.
I tender my humble
On urgency being shown on behalf of the West Bengal Central, what is it?
Central School Service Commission.
West Bengal Central School Service Commission. The appeals and the connected applications are listed today. Mr. Advocate General has at the outset submitted that leave may be given to the Commission to publish the panel prepared pursuant to several directions passed from time to time.
My lord, panel and waiting list.
Merit list holo দুটো কে mean করে।
And wait-listed candidates. Publish the panel and wait-listed candidates prepared pursuant to several orders passed from time to time. And the matter may be decided thereafter. It appears that on 20 July 2021, a coordinate bench had directed certain exercise to be carried out by the Commission, and thereafter several orders have been passed directing the Commission to conclude the said exercise. Full stop. After hearing the learned counsel for the parties, we feel that no prejudice would be caused to anyone in the event the panel, along with the wait-listed candidates, are published along with vacancy position. Along with vacancy position.
Updated.
Along with the vacancy position.
My lord, what is required in law? My lord, what is required in law? My lord, we will indicate.
The current status cannot be said because as per the advertisement one.
That is
My lord, I'll deal with the rules, my lord.
Along with the vacancy
15
position.
days before the interview,
Along
that
with the
vacancy ought
vacancy
to
position.
declare. That is the dictum of the rule.
Within, Mr. Advocate General, within
1 week, my lord.
within 1 week from date. We keep it after 2 weeks.
Yes,
Yes,
my lord.
yes.
And for hearing, my lord.
For hearing, yes.
For hearing.
My lord, kindly.
The matter, all the appeals and the applications shall be heard together and listed after 2 weeks as the first matter under the heading hearing. The learned counsel for the parties are requested to file law notes along with a list of dates within 10 days from date.
Or any additional document, my lord. Or any additional.
Additional document we are not permitting because there is no additional.
No, my lord, that permission is needed because why I say.
No. As on date, there is nothing additional document on record. We will not.
Because of that, my lord, if they publish the panel.
That
my
you come on that day, we shall sit with first.
lord, any supplementary,
The merit list with all details.
obviously.
So that is not necessary to be.
No, my lord, that is there. That is a part of the. That is a part of the.
Whatever is there, we are not complicating the issue.
Or the panel will be published in terms of rules.
Yes.
Because we had come across an order in
Yes,
which there is a clear direction by the learned single judge. There is no requirement to make it.
Yes.
No, my lord, that rule, this rule is different.
So we are not entering into that. Let us see something.
This upper primary rules is something else, my lord. And
Not upper and there is no distinction made.
no, my lord, there is a distinction between primary and upper primary rules.
Very well.
And my lord, I kindly give one line. In the meanwhile, no appointment will be given, my
It's
lord.
already there.
Yes, my lord.
No,
But only,
Complicate the issue.
As my lord.
but only one thing just,
Acha, eta koro, short, just a minute. Short list of important dates placed by the
What is it?
learned advocate general is taken on.
but we have also, only one thing, Milord, that earlier we have been added as a party in these matters.
Yes, yes.
Milord, let the applicants incorporate our names and Milord amend the cause title and serve upon us.
Who are the appellants?
They are the appellants. They are the appellants because they are not doing it. One of the difficulty I have faced it.
Addition of party was allowed. Right?
Yes, yes. But in the applications where we have filed, this is allowed.
Cost title have not been amended.
But cost title has not been
Not amended it.
Well,
No.
Cost not amended.
Yes.
Or catch call.
And this is
The
Hmm.
the advocate on record for the appellants is directed to amend the cause title of the memorandum of appeal and the applications by adding the applicants who have been added as respondents in this appeal, in these appeals, pursuant to the order dated
Pursuant to the order date 10 November 2021.
in November 2000.
the difficulties is that, my lord,
No.
in this matter, there are several applications or might be more than 60 or 70, my lord. It constitutes more than 2,000 or 3,000.
It has to be done.
You just make the memo of appeal, there you add it and serve it upon the advocate.
Yes, yes.
That's the thing.
My lord,
My lord, may I assist this court, my lord? In the meanwhile, my lord, all the applications might not be it is served upon the advocate on record. So all the application is filed here in, my lord, might be served upon the advocate on record. Otherwise, my lord,
we have served it. We have got it. Order is set.
No, I tell you,
Those who have been added.
that can be between the two learned advocate on record, it can be worked out. You don't require such directions.
As my lord, impetent purpose.
You don't
Because there are several
You
applications there, my
don't
lord.
require the court to function this ministerial job for the purpose of doing these things.
Otherwise, difficulties
Otherwise,
is that,
the
my lord,
entire day will be
there are
ministerial job.
Why are you taking this point? I have learned it from him. What is that? Yes.
Amended, please listen to them. Amended memorandum of appeal
in one
shall be
appeal
served upon the advocate on record, shall be served upon his advocate on record.
Advocate on record, my lord, Mr. Rajlokhi, Mrs. Rajlokhi Ghatak. I will give.
Rajlokhi Ghotok,
Yes.
advocate. Any other?
And also on the commission, we are
And who is your advocate on record?
Supriya Dubey, Miss Supriya Dubey.
And Ms. Supriya Dubey, advocate. For the commission.
My lord, I have learned it from what has happened. I know it's a technical but substantial question. When I prepared an appeal,
Your only what is Rajlokhi? Arjun ki bolo naam? Ms. Ghatak is the only advocate on record. Or
for our case is concerned.
but whoever is
There are several, my lord. That's why I
That is up to
in list, my lord.
but they have are they appearing today before us?
Well, that's why I say so, my lord, because not all the applicant is not appearing because of there are.
Now, I don't know.
Election
Maybe, my lord,
Lost interest.
the point is this. The point is this. Only the persons who have been allowed by your office's code earlier. That's the order.
Waive service of the notice of appeal
Yeah.
upon the
yeah, we are
commission
going-
and the added respondents. And the appeal is otherwise ready as regards service. Thank you.
Milord, I have learned it. What has happened in one appeal, I prepared an appeal. Mr. Vikas Patel took a point that all the persons have not been party. I am from the cause title. Only the cause title is they said, the judges said no, they have been added. And you continue with the hearing, let me see what can I do. My junior, that matter, my junior was so effective Malad, during the course of my argument, within 1 hour, 15 minutes, he made the entire things, all the 1,000%. I learned it from them.
The assistance is that please, 10 days from date, you file your notes with us.
Yes.
Whoever wants to.
10 days from date. We have, since your lordships have expressed your lordship desire on the day it has been mentioned, we have prepared a small.
File comprehensive. Thank you.
Item number 10, no addition of application.
Not required, not required. Talking about.
Copy has been served.
Really, here you, this is a common cause.
You say same cause.
12 some supplementary
Either
affidavit, kindly allow me.
No supplementary affidavit at this stage. We'll hear a
Panel
appeal.
panel publish করুন panel